We bring you the latest updates on the biggest stories right here on the Pna Newsroom. Over 28 million students all over the country flocked to schools today despite the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic as face-to-face classes starts today. The Department of Education, or DepEd, reports over 28,035,000 students from private and public schools have enrolled for this academic school year, barely close to the agency's 28.6 million target. As of this morning, the DepEd reported no untoward incident or major challenges during the first day of classes. Meanwhile, some parents are lined up to enroll their children today, as it is also the last day of enrollment. After a two-year halt due to the COVID-19 pandemic, about 24,000 schools nationwide, or 46%, will hold in-person classes, while over 29,000 schools nationwide, or 51.8%, will implement the blended learning modality. Meanwhile, about 92% of teaching and non-teaching staff are fully vaccinated with the primary doses against COVID-19. Education spokesperson Michael Poa said that DepEd adheres to a no-discrimination policy for both vaccinated and unvaccinated personnel and students. Data showed that only 19% of learners are fully vaccinated against the virus. Poa reiterated his call for school personnel and students to continue to adhere to the minimum public health standards. Social Welfare Secretary Erwin Tulfo reiterates that Pantawid Pamilyang Pilipino program, or 4Ps beneficiaries, are no longer eligible to receive the student cash assistance. As such, he said that 4Ps beneficiaries who were given the assistance last Saturday by mistake should refund them. In an interview, Tulfo said that amid the chaos on Saturday's distribution of educational aid, there are 4Ps beneficiaries who lined up and were able to receive the similar cash aid. Tulfo clarified that the 4Ps program is already an educational assistance. He said the amount given to 4Ps beneficiaries under the Assistance to Individuals in Crisis Situations, or AICS program, will be deducted from their funds in the coming months. He added government scholars are also not included in the AICS program. Tulfo said distribution of the educational assistance will be held in local government units starting next Saturday. Payout sites will be announced by individual LGUs, saying that this is to avoid the same scenario last Saturday, where thousands of people flocked to the DSWD main office and even in their regional branches. So far, DSWD has already disbursed over 154 million pesos of educational assistance to over 53,000 students nationwide. The United Nations Children's Fund, or Unicef, lauds the government for its successful reopening of face-to-face classes in the country. Unicef Philippines representative Oyun Saikan Denden Norob said this is the first of many steps in our learning recovery journey, and that each day spent in the classroom is an opportunity for us to improve and chart the path to an effective, equitable, and resilient education system. UNICEF also suggests the Rapid Learning Recovery Framework. This means reaching every child and retaining them in school, assess the learning levels, prioritize teaching the fundamentals such as numeracy, literacy, and socio-emotional skills, increase catch-up learning and progress beyond what was lost, and develop psychosocial health and well-being so every child is ready to learn. It also stresses the importance of ensuring the safety, nutrition, and access to water and hygiene facilities of students, as well as the well-being and resilience of teachers. Press Secretary Trixie Cruz-Angeles has recovered from COVID-19 after testing positive on August 15. In a message to reporters, Cruz-Angeles said she now feels energetic. She returned to work today and attended the Monday flag-raising ceremony. Last Thursday, Cruz-Angeles said she felt like she was developing symptoms of COVID-19. Despite contracting COVID-19, she virtually attended the Senate Committee on Public Information and Mass Media hearing on August 15. Cruz-Angeles also held online press briefings and regularly posted updates on social media. And that is the latest from the Pna Newsroom. Stay tuned for more updates on the biggest stories throughout the day. I am William Theo. Good afternoon.